Hey Goodfellas, we are here with Marijana Markovic today. Mariana, it's great to have you here.
Thank you so much, it's a pleasure being here.
Guys, it's amazing that we have another chance for another collector talk, and I'm especially happy to do it with Mariana because Mariana represents really the kind of collector that we aim at, you know, young, successful, understands, loves the handwriting part, and so we're gonna go through all of this, Mariana. Mariana joined us all the way from Dubai.
Indeed, I came all the way from Dubai, and first things first, shopped some fountain pens.
True, right? We're gonna show that, right?
Exactly.
That's truly awesome.
Yes.
Mariana, let's when we usually start, we want to understand who do we have in front of us. For two reasons. I mentioned to you off camera, a lot of people watching, they're pen collectors and they kind of don't really know other people in their surrounding that collect pens. So this is a way to meet people who are also pen collectors. So tell us a bit about your background, what do you do? I know everything about you, but tell our viewers.
Yes, basically I live in Dubai, but I'm born in Vienna. My roots are from Bosnia, and my background is from construction engineering. So my love for fountain pen was already seeded there, if we say so, because we used to draw with calligraphy pens, and I was like, I kind of like this feeling. So yeah, my background was in construction engineer, and 3 years ago I took the step out of comfort zone and was like, let me be my own boss, build my own company up with a great partner company all around Europe, and here we are. Now we live in Dubai, and my entrepreneurship is basically crazy how the story went, and I was not expecting it, and yeah, here we are in Dubai, and happy now to sit here in Zurich and speak about the story.
Exactly. I mean, you're based in Dubai, but you travel all the time. So you're really a jet setter. You're in Belgrade, then you're in Switzerland, then you're in Vegas. Yeah. We were together in Vegas actually. Yeah, it was very good fun. Times, good times, absolutely. But also inspiring times, you know. I love to be surrounded by people like you, like Sandro, and so it's always very inspiring to hang out together. And actually, it's awesome because when I saw the first time on Instagram that you were, you know, posting pens, I was like, oh, that's super cool. Now, let me understand, like in your daily life, what kind of importance does a writing instrument have? How do you use it? Is it more like a show off to sign some things, or it's more deep?
Actually, I use it really on a daily basis. On a daily basis, I think I would say my love is now since 5 years like really strong when it comes to writing with fountain pens, because I love the feeling on and also the sound it makes on paper. It's a specific sound, and for me it's a zen moment. It's a moment for me. It's a moment where I sit down, write my to-do list, write in my journal. I journal since I'm 11 years old. So I'm openly talking 31. So since I'm 11 years, I'm writing into journals, diaries, and I was like, let me step up the game and write with fountain pens, and never changed that since then.
That's truly awesome. When I follow you on Instagram, I always see that you have your to-do list, you have your journaling time
every day,
and it's really I feel it while you're far away. I feel it that it's part of your daily life, and that's truly awesome. We're gonna go over your collection, which you're also building up. So I think this is also very interesting for the viewers, because you said now, how long is it that you bought your first like serious fountain pen?
My first serious fountain pen was 3 years ago.
Okay, perfect.
And like I started rewriting with fountain pens 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But we all start small, of course.
Absolutely.
I think the first one like 20 euros, I think. So that was the first one. I was like, wow, that's now a serious game. But now we talk about really nice pieces.
Truly awesome.
Yeah.
Mariana, when it comes to the type of writing instrument you like to use, I see here only fountain pens.
Yes.
But do you also use ballpoints and roller balls, or is it only fountain pens?
I used to use all of these types of pens, but today, if you ask me, just fountain pens. just fountain pens. It gives me, when I write my to-do lists, if I write it with a roller bowler or with a fountain pen, it's completely different. Because if I write it with a fountain pen, it somehow gives it a special feeling, and I love to cross everything which is done. It gives me like a feeling of importance and
accomplishment.
Yeah,
also,
accomplishment.
Right?
And also, honestly speaking, I was once reading a quote on Instagram. Where it says, as a successful lady in the business world, you cannot have a nice bag and not a not so nice pen.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I gotta make sure that my pen fits my bag.
Your lifestyle, right?
Yes, exactly. The lifestyle is okay, let's change it. So it's really part of my lifestyle.
I love that, because that's also one of the things, Mariana, which we push a lot, like writing instruments is not just about the pen itself, but it's about the whole lifestyle that revolves around having a nice writing instrument. And I love the fact that you mentioned that. You also you mentioned to me off camera that you have a Mont Blanc Rouge et Noir Baby ballpoint, right?
Yes.
And are you using it?
I was like, let's give it a try.
And?
Let's give it a try from my favorite brand. I gave it a try and no.
I got you.
No hard feelings, but fountain pen is just for me.
Yeah, it's like when you're writing, you really want to make sure you have the feeling that the fountain pen delivers.
For me, it's about the feeling and the lifestyle.
Yeah. And do you carry the pens around? Like when you go, let's say you're in Dubai, you go to a restaurant, you make sure that you have your pen with you in the bag?
Always one pen is with me.
Ah, that's amazing.
Always.
That's amazing. And what do people tell you when you pull out your writing instrument? Maybe also like within your team, within the people that work with you, what's usually the feedback that you get, since you're really one of the trendsetter when it comes to writing instruments?
It's always the same. They're like, whoa, is this a fountain pen? And I'm like, yes. I was using one back in school when I was little. I'm like, of course it is. And everyone wants to try it. So basically I'm always giving them and they try. And I also influence them, and then they got themselves.
End up buying one, right?
Exactly.
This is awesome because it shows us two things: that there are emotion attached to our childhood when it comes to writing.
Yeah.
One thing is the fact that we were a child and now we grow up. So this is kind of nostalgic, but it's also the feeling it gives. We understand. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Actually, it was pretty cool to write with a fountain pen.
Exactly.
And we lose that over time, and then we pick it up again, right?
Exactly.
Okay, very, very, very nice. Mariana, let's go a bit over your pen collection already. And I mean, feel free to say whatever you want to say about it. Which one did you start with? So we have 4 pens here.
Yes.
There are another 2 pens here, which...
Brand new,
which you just purchased. These are the 4 pens that you use most. Now you traveled from Dubai, so you cannot come with a crazy collection. You took the favorite ones, yes. Perfect. Also, you're at the beginning of your journey. Yeah. I mentioned that I love that because we can show people where it starts, how it evolves, and I know you'll be a big collector. So which one did you start with here?
So my very first one was this Black Beauty.
The Mont Blanc Star Walker, yes. Beautiful. Very
first one, and also one of my better pieces, let's say like this. And my to-do list game leveled up since I have this.
This writing instrument.
So this was my first one.
Where did you buy it?
It was a present, actually.
Ah, nice.
So every time we achieve something great in our company and in my company, it's like status.
Yeah, like you receive a pen, yes. Right? Yes. Which is something very nice, because I know that within your company this is a very strong statement, and it kind has a relation to you know, writing your own future also, right?
It's basically every pen for me has a story and represents a milestone.
Yeah, super cool, very nice.
Indeed. So this was my very first milestone pen. This was my first pen that I actually got really on my own. So I went inside the boutique, was looking for just one notebook, but we know...
Sorry, which boutique? Where was it?
It was in Vienna, in the heart of Vienna.
Okay.
A really nice fountain pen boutique. I went inside. I was like, let me check, I need a notebook. And we know when women say we need just one thing, we end up having more things. So basically I went inside, I saw this beautiful piece. I love the pattern, I love the color. And then the lady was so nice, she was explaining me. She was like, this is a collector pen. And I was like, let me add that to my collection. And since then, I'm so in love with this piece.
I love it, and I told you also that I think Pelikan M400. It's like one of the classic pieces that is part of every collector. How did you feel when you purchased that pen? Well, what did you feel like? I mean, what was the emotions? You went in for a notebook, a Mont Blanc notebook.
Yes.
Okay, and you walk out with that. What was the feeling?
Buying myself the first piece that is not 20 euros when I was a kid or a teenager felt really like a big milestone also for me, because it's part of my lifestyle. I want to have nice writing instruments, so it goes with my lifestyle. I cannot write my goals with a simple pen. I have to write it with something nice. So this is something I love about it.
Yeah, very nice. So very special moment, and
indeed.
I love that. What about the Rouge et Noir, this one of Mont Blanc also, which is a stunning piece with the snake as a clip?
It has a really deep story for me, deep meaning because of the snake. Sometimes in business, when we are growing, especially as a young entrepreneur woman, we face some challenges. We face, when we're growing, we face some difficulties in our business. And I was all the time trying to keep my business like clean, like a really nice garden, perfect flowers, everything nice. And I discovered that my business is growing into a big jungle. And it's bigger and bigger, and there are snakes, there are lions, there are other animals which are part of the jungle.
Very interesting.
And this is why it represents for me my growth in my business, because welcome to the jungle.
I love it, and welcome. I love Welcome to the Jungle. So
a good song.
It's Jay-Z and Kanye West, so that's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Now, sorry if I ask you, but when did you buy this piece? You remember roughly?
This is like 1 year, maybe.
About 1 year. So it's really like you started, going back into the boutiques and choosing a new pens. And now we have here another absolutely crazy piece. And I mean, we're talking about, you tell me, Sailor.
Wabi Sabi.
Wabi Sabi.
I truly love it. And also, like all my other pens, it has a story. This represents the color of the status in my business. Every milestone has a color, and this one is wine red. I still not have achieved it, so I'm still on it. That's why I'm still also using it. I'm writing with it my goals. I'm writing with it things I want to change in my business, important strategies. I'm writing with this pen, so it always keeps me reminded on my next step and my next goal.
I love it. And how does this nib, 21 karat gold nib, feels like when you're writing, also compared to the other writing instruments?
Actually, really different. So funny to see how different it feels from pen to pen. It's more sharp.
It's more like a katana of a samurai, right?
Yeah, it's sharp, you can hear it, so it's a completely different feeling.
And we go a bit into the technicism, but you have here a bit more thinner pieces, and the King of Pen, it's a bit more of an oversized piece. Personally, how do you feel about the sizing and maybe also the weight? What do you prefer?
When it comes to collection, I would love to have a wide range of collection of nice pens, like must-have pieces. But when it comes to day-to-day writing, my to-do list in my journal, I more prefer the thinner one, more the lighter one, more feminine one.
These are your EDC, your everyday carries.
Exactly, everyday carries. I also can. It also has to fit in a bag.
Yeah, and this is a bit more, absolutely oversized.
Exactly.
I saw that you have here different kind of, you have the beautiful Mont Blanc Meister with MM, with your first name and surname.
Exactly.
This is the one of the Wabi Sabi.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. Okay, that's very interesting to know. I told you, I'm wondering to see how you will evolve over time, if your taste will evolve into oversized pants, or if you will keep on the more, let's say not feminine side, but more like a bit thinner writing instruments. It's not really feminine. I have a man that prefer the thinner writing instrument. It really doesn't. There is no rule anymore. Yeah. There are two pens that you just purchased, because I told you, okay, Mariana, you're coming, awesome, I'm happy, finally you can come at Style of Zug. And you already told me, I'm looking after that and that. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull them out here from the Toyota Craft box, and we're gonna show them to our viewers. Yes. From one side we have the baby.
Isn't it cute? Come on.
I love it.
Sorry, man, if you also like these, but it's like a lipstick. Come on. It's like a lipstick. I love it day to day. I can even take it to a club with me.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Maybe I have to write down my number to someone. I don't know.
Exactly. Perfect. But I love, because you're bringing a lifestyle kind of and fashion kind of side to it. I agree. It's a beautiful piece. Actually, a lot of men loved it. I didn't expect it, but this kind of small size was...
It's handy.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah. Super cool. So this is one you will use often, you think?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's day to day.
And what about the Maria Callas?
This beauty, when you showed it to me on video while I was in Dubai, I instantly fell in love. I don't know, it's just... For me, it's like a queen of pants when it comes to my current collection.
It's very feminine. Maria Callas with this.
Yeah, so beautiful. I also really, really love the fact that this is so thin. The heart shape here, the little details. It's so cute, so feminine, so classy. Amazing. And this color, I mean, come on.
I agree. And Mariana, so there are several things that I love. I always try also to tell what I love about the collectors that we talk with. And what I love about your collection is, again, the attitude that you have towards handwriting, the importance that you give it, because we also don't have to forget it's also about the handwriting. So you are the proof that you're connecting these beautiful items to something that is useful and that is very personal also. It's about your personal growth as a human being and as an entrepreneur. Yeah. And then the variety of writing instruments that you have, the colors, the types, it also shows that you're very open to new things, to experience them and to understand new things. And this, I think, is represented in your collection here.
Indeed. And also I like the fact that whatever is in your brain, it goes through your arm, hand, on paper.
Yes.
The biggest connection you can have.
Right? Yeah. And if you take, for example, technology and the AI, and then we think about handwriting, don't you think that handwriting is just, old, for what do we need it?
I think that the more technology is evolving, the more we will focus on classics.
I love it. Yeah. I'm 100% sure about that too. Yeah. The more there is a contrast, the more there is the other contrast, the other pole coming up, right?
Yeah, it's not anymore like a nerd stuff or something. I really see it as a lifestyle, and I love that people are more and more open. They try my pen, they buy it, they have the feeling. So it's not going to stay a trend, it's actually going to be a lifestyle, in my opinion.
Love it. Thank you so much for saying this, Mariana. Well, Mariana, what should we say? I mean, it was already a very, very nice talk. And what pens are you looking forward to add to your collection? You have any ideas? Did you see something that you really like?
I think every time when I come to Switzerland, I will trust your expertise, and you will tell me what to add.
Okay, that's cool. And I mean, we're following each other on Instagram, so you always see something that,
exactly.
that is upcoming.
You're influencing me, so crazy.
Nice, and you're influencing me too, with your attitude and with your mentality, and I love that. You know, we saw some very nice pieces today that you said, okay, this will be part of it. Namiki and
the Namiki one,
right? Even the maquillage is very nice.
Namiki might be one of my next, I think.
Yeah, and I truly think that this is one that you need to have in your collection. Might be the perfect size between this ones and the King of Pen, you know? So
it's in between.
It's in between, yeah. So I think you will truly enjoy it. Well, Mariana, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. I'm sure that our audience will watch very carefully and be very interested about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Thanks. Goodfellas, I hope you really enjoyed this collector talk together with Marijana Markovic. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because there's a lot of amazing content that is coming up in the next days, weeks, months. So just hit that subscribe button right now. Thank you for watching. More collector talks are coming up in the next couple months. And as usual, don't forget that together we are changing the game.
Cheers.